This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the 7th Annual Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado, 2017. We have on the show today Michael Hudson from Mawson Resources. It's a publicly traded company. It's MAW on the TSX and MWSNF on the OTC markets in the U.S. Michael, welcome back to SNN Live.
Shelley, always a pleasure.
It's good to have you. Let's get started with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Great. We're a gold exploration company. We've got a great, big 100 square kilometre exploration project in Finland, the New Klondike. And it's very high grade. We've drilled the first systematic program only last year, so we're poised when exploration is back.
You know, it's funny that you say Finland is the New Klondike. But Finland's an old mining district at the same time, you know?
Absolutely. Finland has had 400 years of exploration, but mainly in the iron. So in the mid-80s only, gold exploration started, and there's been something like 10 or 11 million ounces of gold found then in three main deposits. And importantly, we actually employ as our chief geologist the godfather of gold exploration, who made those initial discoveries, ran exploration for the Geological Survey of Finland, had his hands on the Kittila discovery, which is 8 million ounces now, made our discovery. So we're very much tied into the start of that gold exploration history.
What's his name?
Erkki van Hanen.
So let's talk about the resource for a minute and what your drill program's going to tell you, et cetera, if you can.
Sure, we've got a very large area, so it's always a challenge in exploration to focus enough to put resources together, but not focus too early before you know that you're in the best spot. So we've had some fantastic results over the years. This was a discovery made at the end of the last cycle. So really, this is the first time that it's seen a bull exploration market, if you like. Exploration is being rewarded again. The majors are putting money right across the sector, and it's a great reflection on the need for exploration to succeed, to replace those deposits that are being mined out daily, day by day. So we've had boulder fields. We've found 9 boulder fields, 160 boulders that average 2.5 ounces. We followed those up with drilling. We found 3 of the sources. We've had drill holes, multiple drill holes at 100 gram metre intersections over multiple kilometres. So we've got that fantastic first start. Now the challenge is to focus, yet still continue to expand the system. Only 5% of the system has been explored to date.
Let's talk about grade and depth.
Grade and depth is it's all about grade. We've got from surface, just beneath a thin veneer of glacial till that covers 99% of our project and most of Finland. So beneath that 5 metres of till, we've got gold starting, and we've got drill holes 20 metres, 5 grams, 10 gram numbers over that kind of thickness. And importantly, we've got a trend that extends for kilometres. So it's just the start. The trend that extends for kilometres actually extends for 65 kilometres around our district scale package. So we've only focused on that initial few percent of the package to date, but the grade's there, the scale is there, it's getting the attention of the majors.
What about infrastructure and logistics?
Well, Finland is one of those places where you don't want to be too close to infrastructure and logistics, if you like, because that means people. So we're actually in the last great wilderness, if you like, in terms of Europe, but we're only 45 minutes from a town of 25,000 people, an airport, a warm bed, and a cold beer every night.
What's your background?
I'm a geologist, so I'm a prospector really by nature. I got into this business, metal detecting as a 5-year-old in the beach, and now I'm living my dream, looking for big deposits around the world.
What got you to go to Finland?
I went to Finland because I ended up in Sweden back about 18 years ago, so it's a very important point. I've had a long history, and our team has been there for a long time. We're a very tight-knit technical team who've had success in the capital markets, I should point out, in that part of the world. We took last cycle 3 companies to $500 million market cap on discovery in that part of the world. So I've had a long history there. A major took me there looking for base metals in the day, and I saw the opportunity.
So why is Finland the next Klondike?
It's the Next Klondike because gold exploration only started in the 80s, and there's been some fantastic discoveries since then. There's an 8 million ounce deposit that Agnico are mining, and importantly we've got our competitors making great discoveries just north of us, Orion Resources. What we've made is a great discovery. So they're greenstone belts that have been underexplored. All discoveries in Finland to date, I think I can say all mines, were made in outcropping areas, and that's only 1% of the country. And these are greenstone belts that host the right rocks at the right time when gold was forming, and just we haven't been there looking hard enough.
What differentiates and sets your company apart from all the other companies that you can compete with?
Well, I don't know if it sets us apart absolutely, because there's a lot of great people in this industry, but we've got a great team. So that's important, because if you don't have the team, you're not going to actually be able to execute and find the gold. So we've got Dr. Nick Cook running the project for us, and importantly, we've got the project. They're hard to find. I've spent a career looking for this kind of project, and we've got a tiger by the tail here. We've got grade and scale, simply put.
Michael, let's get your website out for more information for our investor audience, if you would.
Sure, Shelley. It's www.mawsonresources.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Hudson, Mawson Resources. It's a publicly traded company, MAW on the TSX, MWSNF in the U.S. on OTC markets. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNN Live, and we're coming to you live from the 7th Annual Precious Metals Summit in Beaver Creek, Colorado, 2017. Michael, thank you so much for coming on.
Shelley, thanks for having me once again. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure.